Hey guys, imagine what health is not. It's not a single purchase of something. It's not something that you start and then stop. Health is what health is, guys. It's a series of daily habits combined over time which create vibrant health and wellness. So hey guys, I want to welcome you. I'm here on Lake Granbury. I just wanted to share a quick message. I've been a little absent from Facebook lately because of our remodeling. Now getting back into my commitment to share valuable information that I'm learning, Joy's learning, and our team is learning. I was reminded last night, we had a wonderful, one of my amazing leaders, they were interviewing two individuals who were just making a major impact globally. And one of the simple reminders that our team leader was talking about, her name's Laura, she said, again, this very thing, health is not just a purchase, it's not just a single action that we do, it's that series of daily habits. So let me share with you, I'm always reminded of this too, because, you know, Joy and I have been consulting and coaching people to find vibrant health. My goodness, for myself, 25 years, Joy joined me to go full-time with our wellness consulting business and home business for about 14 years now. And there's a couple keys we've learned through the years. Let me share with you three of the foundational elements to these daily habits. One is kind of a newer one that was termed, but I've always known about it because it made a major impact on our cravings and how we crave healthier food choices and even the right body composition. So number one, the kind of newer term for it is protein pacing. I know a number of years ago, I've always been an athlete since I could really walk and run, and I used to, long before I discovered kind of the protein pacing and getting the right amount, what I need for my body, I would have these crazy cravings. My body would be up and down. One of my races, I ran a 10K up in Montana. I ate this carb craving monster inside of me. I ate a whole box of granola like 3 hours before one of my 10K races at altitude. It wasn't a pretty sight, okay? And and because of that, I couldn't breathe. I was trying to digest all these carbs. So anyway, so once I discovered this steady intake of about not going more than 2.5 or 3 hours, okay, with some form of good quality protein, it made all the difference with what my body craves, and it began to crave good stuff. So number one, it's that regular intake of the good quality and the most bioavailable form. I'll share some insights in my next few videos. The most bioavailable form and protein that boosts all of our immune systems is a form of undenatured whey protein. There's no way around it. You can do all the science. There's tons of articles. People have spent millions to find the right, and it's undenatured whey protein. So number two is the protein pacing. If you have further questions about that, get back with us. Number two, it's getting food in you that has the cofactors which help your body digest it, okay? Meaning it has these living enzymes. It also has the good bacteria, the pre and probiotics. We need good living food that has the kind of that life force, and whether we get it from the food closest to the that has still enzymes in it, the food that's not been heated up, undernatured, going through a major process, you know, that's the food our body can really absorb because it has all those other cofactors in it. And there are some nutritional engineered food, that's what we market, that when we add like water to it or coconut milk, whatever, almond milk, then it activates and becomes a living food source for us. So number two is get food in us that has these cofactors and these other nutrients, these living things that help our body digest and break it down, okay? And number three, one of the big keys to these daily habits is to move the body. And this is foundational stuff, I know, but you know, I'm always reminded of this. You know, I've been remodeling the house, and doing remodeling work is different than going for at least a 20 or 30 minute steady moving the body, and I'd be tired from my remodeling, but I would go out for a bike ride or a power walk or go to the gym, and a fish is just jumping out there. And I would get my energy back. I'd get energized. And part of this I learned a long time ago as a massage therapist. The only way our body can, one of the main ways or primary ways our body moves and gets rid of the byproducts of living, toxicity, is through the lymphatics. And the only way all these miles and miles and miles of lymphatic vessels get rid of the stuff that doesn't belong is muscle movement. It activates the lymphatic system. So it also, and that's one reason why osteoporosis is so common. It's the lack of minerals, but also our bones only produce extra the calcification and building bone when the bone is stressed. So we're not moving and exercising, we lose bone mass, and then our heart, becomes weaker, and also our lymphatics aren't improperly moving all the toxins. It's a mess. It's a vicious cycle that we all go through. So number one is, again, that protein pacing is a huge part of it, getting the good quality of protein in your body that the body can absorb and handle. Number two is find ways to get those nutrients, those cofactors, if you will, that help the body break down. It's not what we eat, it's what our cells can absorb. It's what our cells can eat. That's the key. It's got to get into our 100 trillion cells, not just into our mouth. It goes right out again. Okay, and number three, the big one through the years is that movement. It works the lymphatics. It keeps our bones healthy and strong. And on number three, there's also the other extreme version, which I have to be careful of, is you can go into a fatigue cycle. So remember, one of my videos I've done through the years is our downtime, and our rejuvenation and recovery time is just as important and vital as our uptime. So tied to number three, movement, the lymphatics, keeping the bones healthy and light, keeping the heart strong. It's also tied, we have to always monitor our body and remember, because one of our dear friends up in Wisconsin, her name's Joni, she's an amazing athlete, runner, cyclist, and she was training every day. And she was wondering why she went through some cycles up and down with her fitness level, and Joy and I were suggesting, my goodness, my friend, schedule in their downtime and recovery days and treat them just as sacred as your training days. So hope those three keys help. They're kind of fundamental reminders, but they're huge in our journey. I'll share more about the different studies behind the right protein source on a later video these next few days. But again, create an amazing day, and again, just be mindful that health is a series of daily habits. It's not a one-time activity. God bless. Have an amazing day. You deserve it.